Hello everybody at youtube.com, this is Legendbound here, coming back to you guys from his gaming computer. Alright everybody, this is Kingdom Rush. We are playing a tower defense game in which we are the defenders, and we build ourselves towers to defend against the endless waves. This game happens to be on the computer as well as mobile devices, but the heroes are not locked behind paid benefits. We can see right here that we have the goblins coming along. We're going to go ahead and build ourselves some accurate defenses. Now, we don't want these guys to get through, but it looks like we might have an issue with one of these guys. So, I'm just going to have to go ahead and build a tower down here. Just kill him. Now, that's unfortunate. I was too busy talking to you guys. We're going to go ahead and call this wave. For those of you guys who don't know, if we click on this plot of land, we have 4 different towers. The Archer Tower. Basically, a high rate of fire, high damage, well, low damage tower. High fire rate, low damage. Basically, a standard blocking unit. High damage, low rate of fire, and good for the masses. High damage, very slow. Even slower than the special tower. Reinforcements, you can summon troops to help you in the battlefield. Reinforcements are free, and you can call them every 10 seconds. Alright, we have our power down here. Look at that, we're going to summon these guys right here. We're going to go ahead and prepare ourselves to get our mage tower. Now, as we get further along in the game, we will be able to upgrade these turrets to make them stronger. But for right now, we are limited to what we have. We're going to go ahead and build ourselves up our magic tower. You can see the tower's rate of fire right in this range right here. Now, I've already clicked through the standard goblin image, but it said that they had low health and average speed. Basically, the standard unit in the goblin army. You can see right here, we have our little image, and you can see as their health goes down. Now, the health bars are typically displayed, and as we see, we have a new enemy upon us. If we click on this, we have the orc. Tough savages with light armor. Light armor means that our soldiers right here and our archer tower will all do less damage to them, but they're also slower, allowing for the mage tower, as they have no magical resistance, to do quite a bit of damage. Now, unfortunately, we are only a level 1 mage tower, so this will take us quite some time, but it won't be hard with only one of them. It only gets more difficult as more begin to appear. Defensive tip. Armored enemies. Some enemies wear different levels of armor that protects them against physical attacks, and just as I said, we have the barracks right here, and the archer tower right here. Armored enemies take less damage from marksmen, soldiers, and artillery. Artillery would be the bomb thing right there. Yeah, haven't built that yet. Okay, now, calling a wave early will help speed up the cooldown of this ability, as well as get ourselves some extra gold, but we're not really looking to pressure ourselves right now, as there will be 4 orcs and 10 goblins in the next wave. So, as I'm sure that we are ready, we will call the next wave, as we are now. So we'll go ahead and try to get that extra gold. Okay, hint, command your troops. You can adjust the soldier's rally point to a different location. So if we click on ourselves on the barracks, we can edit to where they want to defend. We want to keep them in the middle right here, so that way both the archer tower and the mage tower can both get their hits in. Alright, right now we're just defending over here. We need to go ahead and prepare ourselves. So, let's go ahead and just in case this first line of defense fails, we need to make sure that we're ready to defend. We're going to go ahead and build ourselves up another barracks, put it right here, and we're going to save up for the mage tower. We're going to go and move this squadron a little bit further back. We can see that we are having issues up in the front. Try to hold up there. Go ahead and call the next wave. New special power. Sweet. That is the number 1 slot right down here. Rain of Fire. Blast your enemies with fire from the skies. Rain of Fire is best saved for an emergency or a great opportunity, since it has a very long cooldown. Alright, we need to use that when there's a bunch of enemies. So, I believe they're about to give us an opportunity, which would be this right here. Consider a nice spinning animation. Do our best to kill off as many of those as we can, as we will not be able to hold very effectively. Go ahead and buy our mage tower down here. Gonna go ahead and prepare. Try to stop these guys up here, and as you see, we handled that quite nicely. That was wave 7 of 7. We just got a new achievement, Fearless, and no one got through. Nice job. Victory. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do one more stage before we go ahead and stop this episode. Alright, we see this nice loading screen with all the sheep and everything. We have our nice overworld map. Now, unfortunately, I was unable to get this at the beginning because I went ahead and started right into the action. But we can buy ourselves upgrades with the stars that we just earned right here. Let's go ahead and check out that menu. Right here, we can invest into the different towers, strengthening up our first special ability, our second special ability, We can strengthen our bomb towers, our mage towers, our soldiers, or our archer towers. Now, the first archer tower ability is pretty trash. No reason to invest in that now. Next one, troops with more health. Not really important right now. Increase the wizard's attack range. That is important. So we're going to go ahead and grab that one up. Increase artillery attack damage. Don't use this very often. Not important. Adds 2 additional meteors and increase the meteor damage. Not important. And well-fed farmers have additional health and deal a little bit more damage. That is important right now, as we are going to need as many soldiers as possible. We click on done, and we are good right now. Check our hero room. Now we can see that we are going to unlock Sir Gerald, the Light Seeker, at level 4, or stage 4. We can check out all of our heroes right here, as we will be playing with all of them as we gradually begin to unlock them. I cannot wait. Personally, Oni looks like my favorite. He's an awesome samurai dude, but we're good to go for now. Let's go ahead and pop ourselves into the next wave, as we don't want to wait too much longer. To battle. Well, actually, here, first let's read this first campaign. Forgot about this. Greetings, warrior, Greetings, noble and heroic warrior. As general of His Majesty's forces, King Dinas requires your services. The inhabitants of the city of Southport have reported attacks by highwaymen and other roaming outlaws. You must take a battalion to Southport to bolster the city's defenses. Good luck, General. As you can see that we have just completed that. Later we will come back and complete the Iron and Heroic challenges all in one special video. Now we have reached our next area in the campaign. Let's go ahead and figure out what's going on now. Good job. Your diligent investigations have revealed that it was not mere brigades terrorizing Southport, but organized bands of goblins and orcs. Now their forward troops are creeping towards the defenseless ritual communities of north of Southport. We must establish an efficient and swift defense. Let's move into the battle. Towers level 2 now available. You can upgrade your towers to level 2. Sweet goodness, that is exactly what we need. Pop a sheep. Oh, gosh, wow. Go ahead and get rid of you. I believe they come back, but let's go ahead and set up our first line of defense. We'll have this right here. Now, my thought process right here was to get maximum area of radius with our archer tower. We can defend at this nice choke point right here with our soldiers, and then right back here, we're going to set up another archer tower, as we can still get a lot of radius. Now, the first few waves are goblins, as that will be essential. Right here, we can see barracks are a good strategy for blocking the enemy, but lack an attack power. Make sure you have enough firepower to support them. The knights right now are not strong enough to fend for themselves, so as long as we box them in with plenty of forces to back them up, we should be able to fight them pretty effectively. Alright, now, you can see how in their little cinematic thing or whatever, they had the troops placed a little bit further back, like over here, but this tower wouldn't be able to defend them. Their little image didn't really effectively portray the map and how it works, so we won't be able to use that to our advantage. What we are going to do is use our special abilities. We can see that we have an open squadron right there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and summon our next wave of goblins, because this is a piece of cake to set up. We're going to go ahead and hold 2 back up here, as we want to hold them back as long as possible. We want to prepare for upgrades at the marksman tower, as that will be 110. We can see that we want to keep our abilities on cooldown maximum time possible, as we continue to stall 2 warriors further back. Now, right now we have yet to run into any orcs, but as they begin to show up, as they will next wave, we will need to be prepared, which means a stronger archer tower. And even though they'll do less damage, it's important that we set up a core defense to hold off these goblins, because that's what really kills you on this map. We can see that, okay, we won't need to spin that out. Can you not? Oh, click it again. Oh, okay. Next wave has already come. Sweet. Alright, we have the orc. We can see that he has 180 damage. Let's see how our tier 2 towers stack up against them. What we can actually do is we can stall these 2 orcs for a little bit. Wow, we stall for our rain of fire to come back up in the event that we have some problems. No, we're not going to spend this right now, as we want to just hold off. Now, wolves, they are the fastest unit in the game. Oh, crap. Okay, well, that could have ended badly. Good thing we saved our fire blast. And we will just continue just in the farmer's ear. The increased health that we gave them is really helping us fight off these orcs. Now we can see that we have sent one of the weak ones, and we are easily able to effectively handle these. We want to make sure that we have enough warriors to hold off the wolves, though. Let's check out their little biography. Wolf. Or woof. I don't know how to say it. Wolf. Whatever. Very fast, vicious creatures that can dodge melee attacks. They can dodge melee attacks, low health, very fast speed. Now, there are different variations of these the further we go on into the game, but right now this is the standard super fast unit that wants to rush past you. This is what you have to have enough men for to stop these guys, because that's where your problems begin to arise. Alright, we handled the situation pretty effectively. We should go ahead and start preparing our second line of defense. So in the event of an error occurring, we're going to want a... here's what we're going to do. We're going to set up our barracks right here. There, and then we're going to go ahead and install these guys right here. It gives the archer tower some free time to attack. We're going to go ahead and set up our archer tower right here, just like before. And then right here, we will actually set ourselves up a mage tower. And then right here, we will set ourselves up a dwarven bombardier. That's what we're looking at here as... Ugh. Okay, this is going to be a tough wave to defend on. We can see that we're getting rushed pretty hard. And our ring of fire is not back up yet. We're going to go ahead and install these as long as we can. Good thing we've go ahead and we've set up our next line of defense. We're going to kill the majority of these units right here. Critical blow right there to their forces. If we hadn't gotten that, we would be in a lot of trouble right now. Our secondary base has already come into good use. We're going to go ahead and set ourselves up our mage tower lower down, and this wide range of an AoE area for our bomb tower to attack. We might want to go ahead and upgrade our archer tower on the front or our barracks. So we don't want to focus too much on the back line, as this is more supposed to be a emergency defense rather than a second defense or a second main defense. Alright, wolves, orcs, goblins. Alright, that'll be a big wave, so we need to save our ring of fire for that. Now, what are we looking at here? See, we can already have some issues with people getting through. We're going to install as many as we can. We're holding back quite a number of them, but it looks like our second defense will have to come in handy. Now, what we're looking at here is we might want to... Okay, we can get our second archer tower upgrade. You can see that the upgrade, I believe, increases the speed of these, and increases the fire rate, increases the range that they can fire through, and the damage, which is all essential. We can see that we've handled this pretty effectively, but it looks like we have a large wave of orcs. We're going to take out the majority of these with our big ring of fire. We want to take out this portion right there. Alright, nice damage. We're going to go ahead and hold back the stronger units as we can. We're going to go ahead and upgrade our warriors, because they're going to take quite a beating in this. Next thing we want to upgrade will be our archer tower again further down, as that is essential rate of fire. Now, yes, I can see right here as our tier 1 tower only has average fire rate, and this has faster. We can tell which one's better. Alright guys, that is it. That is 7 waves. Victory. Once again, we earned 3 stars. Let's go ahead and finish up by applying our upgrade points, and that will be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. This has been Legend Bound here. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Leave a like in the description if you want me to continue this series. I love playing this game. Tower defense games are truly one of my passions, just as MOBAs are. But that is all. Yeah, I will release a video as soon as the previous video gets 3 likes. Thanks, everybody. Peace.